Jared and Lindsay here in Frankenmuth, Michigan. We are back. We were just here a few weeks ago to check out Frankenmuth to see if they did anything special in the fall, and they did not. But we said we would come back around the holiday season to see what all Frankenmuth does for Christmas. Now I know they do stuff. We've been here, I think maybe one other time during Christmas a few years ago. But anyway, thought we'd come out here today and see if they've got things decorated up yet. Now, the thing with holiday decorations is it looks a lot better at night. So we decided to come out kind of like later in the afternoon, but it'll be dark pretty soon. Now if it seems like every time I'm in Frankenmuth I come in the same way through these River Place shops, you would be correct. It is because it is the best place to park, in my opinion. There is other parking in Frankenmuth, but it can kind of be a pain in the butt pulling in and out of that main road that runs through town. It's not quite dark enough for our liking to look at Christmas lights and decorations yet, so I thought we'd kind of stop in one of these stores and warm up, because it is a bit cold out. Pac-Man's Arcade Party. What is Pac-Man's Arcade Party? Oh, that's Space Invaders. Oh, okay, I see. There's a lot of different old arcade games you can play on it. Frogger? They still have Frogger games? I used to play this on Atari when I was a kid. It pretty much looks like the same game, a little bit better graphics, I suppose. What are those female temptress frogs? There we go, now we can see the lights pretty good. Now it's time for us to start walking around and checking out everything. Lindsay, you brought a scarf and gloves. How very smart of you. Guess who wasn't smart?
Brought a hoodie.
I did bring a hoodie at least. Yeah, they got a couple decorations up there on that stage. Nothing going on. I wonder if they'll end up having like carolers later on in the season or something. Alright, we are gonna head downtown and start looking at stuff. I can see a lot of lights from here, and it looks pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. So we are outside and don't have to wear masks right now, but we're kind of discovering that it's keeping our face warm. There's a really cool bright Christmas tree. And then right next to it, there's a nativity scene. I think on the way back, we'll cross the street and take a closer look at that. We stopped inside a shop that Lindsay had never been in to kind of warm up for a minute. Look what I found, Grinch. His color green looks a shade off, but then I saw these cool little things. Little pocket tokens. Yep, it's a $5 little tiny gnome.
No, he's bigger than the other one. He
goes there. Back in the basket.
No, he doesn't.
An enjoyable little evening stroll, even if it is a little bit cold. Look at this. There's lights pretty much on every single tree, at least on this side of the road. Not so much the case over on that side. We're gonna head into the Bavarian Inn, or rather we're gonna go downstairs into the castle shops underneath the Bavarian Inn, because sometimes they have some holiday stuff out there. They have a few displays down here in the castle shops, don't they? Check us out. What do you think of that guy, Lindsay?
So he stays in here and not
Yeah, are the tie wraps to keep his ears up? Or his horns on?
Maybe both.
Some more stuff. But look at this. How to buy a bucket of these and chuck them at Lindsay. $13, not bad. Is it worth $13 to hit my wife with fake snowballs?
It'd be warmer.
Now this is one of the coolest advent calendars I've ever seen. $180. Look at this thing. The little drawers are empty. You gotta fill it with your own stuff. But man, look at that. This little deer is right on the other side of the advent calendar, and look how cool it is. $124.
Next person in line, I can take you down here when you're ready.
It's a pretty cute looking tree. What'd you find over here, dear?
What?
What are you looking at?
I like that little snowman.
Oh
like
yeah,
this
he
whole
is
tree.
cute. This is a cool looking tree as well. In fact, I think I like it better. And then over here, Lindsay found some Grinch and Max. Although,
Oh, it's a cuddle blanket.
yeah, this Grinch looks like he's seen better days. That one looks pretty good though.
Yeah, and look, his Max is in there.
Aw. It's very pretty, look at this. Very nice. The only thing that would make it a bit more festive is if there was some snow on the ground. But personally, I am not looking forward to snow. We've been walking around for a while and it has been absolutely crowded here, except we found this spot right here. I'm not sure if this is like the main information center or what, but nobody here. Guess they're all just on the sidewalk. I bet you would like to get some Frankenmuth coffee on this cold evening, wouldn't you?
And hot cocoa?
Yeah, there's actually a really good coffee shop across the street that my brother and I got this summer. Take you over there, get a cup. Yeah, I was right, it is called the Harvest Coffee House. And they got some presents there inside those little planters. I like it. We have to wait a minute before we go in because there's a little bit of a line. Not a spot for us to stand yet, but I realize a flaw in this. The coffee might warm me up, but I don't have gloves and I gotta carry it around in my hand. The cold air hitting me.
Well, maybe it'll warm up your hand.
No, I think at best it'll kind of just be neutral, right? Hot hand on the inside, cold on the outside. It'll just kind of cancel each other out. Just waiting in line, getting ready to order our coffee, and I noticed this nutcracker. Look what he's got right here. He's got a basket full of mushrooms. What would he have mushrooms for? Man, I really hope they don't put mushroom in the coffee here. Is it hallucinogenic coffee? Is that what the harvest is? Yeah, you're gonna be hallucinating that it's warm out here in like 10 minutes.
Maybe.
Well, we decided to partially drink our coffee indoors due to my poor glove planning. But what did you get, Lindsay?
I got a butterscotch cappuccino.
Butterscotch cappuccino, and I don't know how to say it or even what it is, but it was like a lot, something like that. Now, I got it because I got one in Gatlinburg and really enjoyed it. It's kind of just like not a sweet coffee at all, sort of just like a foamy, milky coffee. Well, Lindsay, are you enjoying your fungus coffee there? Are you hallucinating yet?
It burnt my tongue already.
Oh no, Klutzy burned her tongue. We have way too much coffee and it's way too hot to finish in here, so we're gonna head back out to the street. Lindsay, I'm a problem solver. See how I got around having to hold my coffee? I gave it to the person with gloves.
The klutzy person with gloves.
Oh yeah, I better give that back. It's pretty nice angel decorations inside here. About an hour and a half ago, these streets were just packed. Looks like everybody's kind of clearing out now. It's only about 7 o'clock at night. Frankenmuth's still open for about another, I don't know, hour or two, isn't it, usually on the weekend?
For what?
It's open here till like 8 or 9, isn't it?
One shop I noticed that closed at 7.
Oh, maybe that's why everybody's leaving. Because there's not nearly as many people as there was earlier. Very nice of Zenders to have these portable propane heaters out here, but I can't for the life of me figure out why they're not on. It's definitely cold enough for it.
Maybe because they're closing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ooh-wee, look at the fountain. Wow, I love what they did with this. Let's get up here and look at this a little bit closer here. And that is fantastic looking. As you may or may not know, I love fountains. Oh, and if you look over here, right next to the fountain, that is where all the horse carriage rides start. One of these days I'll take Lindsay on one. I have like zero interest in doing a horse-drawn carriage ride, but I think that's something she'd really like. And as promised from earlier, here's a closer look at the nativity scene. I think it's always here. I don't know. Like I said, I've only been here a couple times during the holidays. I think this is where this was set up. It is so dark out here, yet this tree is so bright. I didn't notice it when we were looking at it across the street, but it changes. Not only does it change, like, that pattern swirling around it, but the lights actually change. A minute ago it was solid white. Oh, there you go, see? That's green, but it'll change again. But I'm probably not going to sit here and look at it because my hand is really cold. Yeah, my wife is always right. Everything starts shutting down at 7. River Shops is a bit of a ghost town now. Well, not everything is closed down. Zach and Mac's Chocolate House, they're still open. You get some fudge. Oh, I like fudge, but it's a little bit too rich for me. But I think you enjoy it, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I just eat it a little bit every
A little
minutes.
bit? Yeah, right, a little bit. Frankenmuth would like to wish you a happy new year. Jumping the gun a little bit there, aren't they? And I guess they want to leave this year behind as quickly as possible. I guess most everybody does at this point, don't they? Well, it looks like we closed the town down, or at least quite a portion of it. There's still a couple things open right now, like the Bavarian Inn, Zenders, and that one fudge shop. I think what we'll do now is head over to Bronners. I don't know that we'll be able to get in, but they do have some really cool outdoor light displays that pretty cool to look at. Puff the Magic Dragon here would like to wish you a Merry Christmas, or Happy Holidays, or if you celebrate nothing, a Happy November, December. Well, we are in luck as Bronners is actually open for another hour 15 minutes, something like that. So we'll go in here and take a quick look around, see some of the light displays I was talking about. I'll take a closer look at some of them when we get done with Bronners. Now, I'm not going to show a ton inside Bronners today because last year Lindsay and I did come out and film quite a video, or quite a large video on Bronners, and I'll put that in the description below if you want to check that out. I'll give you a look at the entire store. This is just going to be a quick glance. 361 days of Christmas. Bronners. Look how bright it is in here. This is just the little lobby. The lights really mess with my camera. Oh, good Lord, Lindsay, look at this. This is an awesome styling for the holidays. Look at this. It's got a very Tennessee-ish feel. This is what I want to decorate like from now on. Drink it in, Lindsay. You need to recreate it here in the next couple of weeks. There's lots and lots and lots of lights. I wonder what the utility bill here is a month. If you ever do come here, make sure you spend a lot of time looking up. They've got a ton of cool displays up overhead. There's a couple people that watch the videos that I make and make Buckeye comments, so this would be for you, if you're one of them. And I bet you $1 million you'd never see a display like this for Michigan and Ohio.
I did see it.
All of your favorite things are all right here. You got Peanuts, Grinch, you got a little Harry Potter, but most importantly, they have Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I know, it's over, but look at this display. Thought it was really awesome. It's got pumpkin seeds and everything. These are really cool houses. Look at that. Let's see, new for 2020, retired in 2020. It also hated the year. I was going to show all these little light up displays, but it's starting to rain and it's a very cold rain. So I think what we'll do is just show a couple of them. And it's not gonna be the best footage. I think we're just gonna have Lindsay kind of holding the camera as I slowly drive past them. But I guess it's better than nothing. So you can check that out next. Thanks for watching. Are those supposed to be gnomes or a little creepy? Dwarfs?
They look more like dwarfs.
They are gnomes.
Like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Right. That's what they look like to me.
Yeah, grumpy, freezy, snotty. Look at the little sheep.
Well, we know they're not cold. Thick woolly coats.
What they need is a giant Universal Studios globe to light up. Maybe we can get one for that firework. Actually a lot more, but I'm only going to show that one little road because they are all over this huge parking lot.